Good morning, everyone. I have my wife's Escalade ESV. It's 2022. It's the first issue we've had with it. It shut off and would not start. So when we had to get it towed, they had to get dollies and try to get it on these wheel dollies to scoot it up onto the flatbed and get it to my shop. But then it was dropped out there in the gravel and I had to get it in here. So I did some research and found out how you can get your Escalade or newer model Tahoe, Yukon, etc. into a tow neutral mode without having to use wheel dollies or anything like that. And I'll show you how we do it. So the first thing, you will have to have the key, you will have to have power so you can release the parking brake, apply the brake pedal, release the brake, and then once you release the brake, then you can move on to the steps that I'm going to tell you. So once you release the brake, you can either unhook the battery up front, unhook the ground, that's what I did, or you can come back here to the parking brake, and this wire right here, hopefully you can see, yeah, so this little clip, you pull that out and you can pull the clip off of each brake caliper. And that's just to ensure that the parking brake doesn't reapply, because as soon as it goes into neutral and starts to move, the vehicle is going to think there's a problem and it automatically applies the parking brake. So once you get the parking brake turned off, either unhook the ground or unhook the parking brake from the brake caliper. So quick note before you get under the vehicle to put it in neutral, I always try to chalk the tires. That way, once it goes into neutral, the vehicle doesn't roll on you while you're under the car. All right, so we are right under the driver's door here. I'll take this off just to show you guys. So hopefully my light's good where you can see it. This shaft right here, I don't know if you can see, but it spins. You can hear it kind of lock into place. So all I used was a pair of vice grip needle nose pliers, the locking pliers. So then you can, if you look up there, hopefully you can see it. It's a squared off on the edges. So you can put a wrench on there, or if you, like I said, locking pliers works best for me, and I'll show you why in just a second. Okay, so we've got it locked onto there, and if you listen, you can hear that right there is where it's fully disengaged, so the vehicle is in neutral right now. But it's spring loaded, so when you let go, it comes back up. So you have to tie this back, and the best way to look at this is if you're attached to it, it needs to pull down towards the crossover on the exhaust. Your Y pipe right here that goes together. And I'll show you what I do with that. Alright, so I've got this piece of just cheap mechanics wire on there. You can use a zip tie or anything really. But I just pull it back until it stops. And then you wrap this wire around itself. Just like that, where it's locked into place and your vehicle is in neutral. It's also worth noting that if you do remove the battery cable like me, you need to make sure you leave the door open so you can still steer the vehicle, because once the door closes, you will not be able to re-enter until you apply the battery again. So now the vehicle is in neutral. I'll show you guys. I removed the wheel chocks over there, but it's freely rolling. And then you can get it into your shop or up onto a vehicle, the tow truck, whatever you need to do. So hopefully this is helpful for somebody. Save a tow truck driver or a Escalade owner a little bit of time and hassle. But anyways, thanks guys. Hopefully we can figure out what's wrong with the Escalade.